Hello everybody, come in and say hi. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi Regina, how are you? Hi Laban. Just trying to get my thing up over here. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Want to make sure my live alerts are working. Hi Mom. I'm great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? All right. I'm just trying to get the live alerts to work here. Something flying around in here. There we go. If I don't do it correctly, then it won't work. Hey, babe. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. If you wouldn't mind letting your friends know we're here. I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing here in just 1 second. Let me pull the live up here. There it is. Be nice if I could speed up my camera a little, or my computer a little bit. Everybody doing good tonight? All right, so this is the sign we're going to use. I'm going to put the camera down just a little bit. So this is the sign. Let me get the glare off of it. And this is a gingerbread sign that's an 8x8 that I got from Personally Yours. It says from Red House. So that's our sign. And then we've got this cute little boy and girl gingerbread man and woman that we're going to use with their little dangly legs. I believe I used the gingerbread man last year in my gingerbread wreath too. So we'll be using those two tonight. Those came from Hobby Lobby. And they're 50% off right now at Hobby Lobby. Not that I'm doing an ad for them, just letting y'all know. Alright, so I've got my bow that we may or may not be able to use depending on how much goes into this wreath tonight. And because the sign has the blue background and the brown gingerbread man, we're going to go with that. Everybody else uses the red theme for their gingerbread wreaths, so I'm going to be a little different. I always look to see what everyone else is doing when they're making a similar themed wreath, and all the ones I found today, everybody was using red and green, red and green. Nothing wrong with that. I just want to be different. So I talked to the person who is buying this wreath, because this is for a custom order, and she said that she was fine with what I was thinking of doing with the blue and the brown and then the other colors to match the sign. So hopefully it's all going to come together. If not, I'll redo it, and I will make sure she gets the wreath that she's happy with. Alright, so I have some curl bundles over here that we're going to use. I went with the gumdrop trees that are in the front of the house here. So we're going to use those. So I've got a blue and a green and a red and a purple. And then my ribbons are all mostly reds. So I have this red and white polka dot. We've got, of course, the gingerbread man. We have to have that. And I picked this one because it has both the gingerbread man and woman on it. And then we've got some green. And then we've got the red candy swirls. So we're going to use that. And then I've got a whole bucket of picks over here that we can choose from of things to put in it. So I've got some marshmallows and some swirls and candy canes and all different kinds of things that we can use. So let me show you that. So this is everything I picked out. So I tried to get some green in here too so that it would go with everything. But we've got these little curly cues and the candies, the candy canes, the little balls, the marshmallows are adorable. So I definitely will be using the marshmallows, I know that. So we'll see how this all comes together. If not, I have a backup and we will go with the red base if this all doesn't pull together. So let's try it my way first and see what happens. And then the blue mesh I have here is a little bit darker, but it goes with our sign here. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. I'll catch y'all in just a second. Hello everybody who's just joining. Please share if you wouldn't mind. I would really appreciate that. Let me see if I can get some more of these done real quick. Just letting some people know that we're on. All right. I'm gonna put this down so you can see my work table here. And I went with the purple twist ties, just to add some more of that color in there from the sign. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm excited to see how it turns out too, Lee. I was second guessing myself this afternoon, so we'll see. I had a vision in my head, and of course, the vision in my head doesn't always transfer. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, I think I got everything covered here. Let me just get this off of here. All right, live alerts should be working. If anybody has joined that is new and would like to be alerted when I go live, just type in the word live or alerts, and it will ask you to respond to that. Respond to that message with a yes, and you'll be on the list. Every week you'll get noticed when I go to do my live. You'll get notified. And I have an open roll already, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and use up what I've got here. And then we'll open the new one. I got you guys way down. Oh, you know why? My camera's pushed back. That's why. Let me move closer here. How's that? Everybody got a good shot? I feel so unorganized tonight, and I don't know why. All right, there we go. How's that? You took a big long nap? I probably should have. Alright, so we're going to start with 12-inch poofs. I like 12-inch poofs. I'm going to gather this up here. You could do any size poof you wanted, but I just prefer 12. And this blue's got a little purple tint to it. I start at the top, and I'm going to zip tie this to the frame. Don't want it going anywhere. Don't want it coming undone. Everybody having a good week so far? Everybody got cooler temperatures now? Ours have cooled off quite a bit. I gotta move this because I can't see. There we go. All right. Cut off some of this excess. We don't need all of it. All right. Sorry, I have to keep scrolling up the comments, so if I miss anything, hang on and I will catch up. Yeah, they said something about us being in 30s tonight or tomorrow. I don't know which. I heard it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. Hi Joy, how are you? Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. Like I said, this is a custom order for a very good customer of mine. And she's allowing me to do something a little more non-traditional to see how this comes out. If it doesn't work out, then you know what? I just redo it, that's all. No big deal, it's just mesh. I always try to look and see when I'm making something what other people are doing. And I don't want, it's no fun if all the wreaths look the same. I'm not criticizing anybody by any means, believe me. Everyone's wreaths are beautiful. But when they all look the same, it makes it hard for people to decide on which one to buy, right? Why not be a little different? So that's what I try to do. Not always, but I try. Hey, Christina. So what's everybody got going on this week? Y'all know I did my craft show over the weekend. It was the first big one that I've had. It went really well. I met a lot of people. I even had one of my followers come out and see me, who's local. So that was exciting. But we did really good, thanks to my husband and his hard work helping me set everything up and getting everything prepared. He took the day off before to help me out. But we did good, made a lot of contacts. There was a lot of traffic. Although we did get rain the last hour and a half, which was kind of sucked, but at least it was the last hour and a half, not, all day, so. But it was a good day. And hopefully some of the new people are on here watching tonight or catch the replay. That would be nice. Mesh keeps sticking to itself. I really like our setup. Although I think I'm going to change the lattice in the back of our setup next time. But yeah, it was definitely a nice festival that we did. Probably one that I will do again. There were other wreath makers there, but we weren't like close together or anything like that, so that was nice. At least they spread us all out, you know. I did not get a chance to go and see everyone's booth, though. But that's probably better that I didn't, because then I'm not tempted to buy anything, right? But I had a lot of good feedback. A lot of people loved my wreaths, which was nice. Got a lot of compliments on the detail that I put into them. So that made me feel good. Alright, so I'm done with the top. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Got a lot of email addresses over the weekend, so hopefully we'll be able to start an email list soon. A lot of people have been having problems with the alert program that we use to notify people when we're going live. You know, that message that you get that says, hey, I'm going live at 8 o'clock, yada, yada, yada. So, a couple people have had some issues with it, and to avoid that and to be able to notify you still in case something like that happens to me, or the system goes down, or even if Facebook is down and I can't notify you, you know, say Facebook goes down and I decide to do my live over on YouTube, I wouldn't have a way to notify you all because Facebook wouldn't be working. So starting an email list is something I'm going to have to work on for the rest of this year. Alright, so I'm pulling this down to the bottom and I'm going to zip tie it. And then I'm going to open up that tie closest to it, and I'm going to go past that into the next one, and then I'll finish in this one. If I can get the zip tie to work. My fingers have not recovered from all the wreaths and that I made before the weekend. They still go numb on me. Oh, where's my pliers? So that's been an issue. Yes, I like them. I bought a bunch of them last year at the end of the season, the tinsel ties. And so I had quite a few. I haven't seen them out yet. I bought mine at Walmart. But I haven't seen them out this year yet, so I'm waiting. When they get them out, I'm going to buy a bunch of colors. But at the end of the season last year, they had a bunch left, and I went and bought them. So I would have them for the whole year. Because they're pretty close to the ones that you get on a work frame anyway. Just a little thinner. So this tie where I started, that's where I'll end when I come back around. But yeah, I like them. And I used the purple because I thought that would go with the purple and the sign, so. So yeah, the craft fair was a success. It was good. I didn't sell out, but you know, I made sales, so I'm happy with that. I made back the money I spent on the show, plus some, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the contacts I made, so that's what's important. So, but I am thinking about, I don't know if any of you have noticed the poll I have on my page. I put up a poll the other night about doing a live sale on Facebook to try to clear out some inventory. So if you wouldn't mind going and answering the poll questions, I'd appreciate that. So far, the majority of the people that have answered are for it and would like to see me have one, so I would like to try and plan it for right after the 1st of the month. I can't do it that Saturday because we have a baby shower for my son, but maybe that Sunday, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can get my hubby to help me out, and I'd probably have to do it downstairs in the living room because we need more room. And I'd have to be able to stand up and show everything to you, so I'll have to work that out. But anyway, yeah, go check out the poll that I put up and answer that for me if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, I like them a lot better than the pipe cleaners. They do shed a lot, though. I usually end up with tinsel all over me. Kind of like the glitter. Thank you. I saw your vote. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of these so I can make more. Yeah, I've never looked to see what their prices are on them. I happened to find them last year at Walmart, so that's why I bought a bunch of them there. And they weren't, you know, at the end of the season, they were really inexpensive. This spoof is not the right size. Let me fix that. Yeah, I don't think I've ordered from Trendy Tree. I'm gonna have to check them out. I was looking at their site earlier. I'm gonna have to look. I noticed that they're very similar to Craft Outlet. So I'll have to check that out. I was doing some comparison pricing. There we go, that's better. And their prices are actually a little bit better than Craft Outlet, so I have a order ready to go, so maybe I need to check it out. Sorry, I had to throw my cardboard over there. I keep all my cardboard from the rolls. I did, I didn't get them at the craft section of Walmart. I got them in the Christmas section of Walmart. That's where they have them. And they come, I'll show you the package here. I've got some left. They come, it says tinsel garland. It comes on a roll of 5 yards. So it takes one roll plus a couple of another roll to do one wreath frame. But they have them in all different colors. They have them in the turquoise colors, all the different colors. So at least they did last year. This year I haven't seen them yet. So as soon as they put them out, I will be getting some more. And they're not expensive. It's like $1 and change. The poll is on my Facebook page, yes ma'am. I posted it the 2 nights ago, night before last. So it would have been, Monday? So yeah, you might have to scroll down just a little bit to see it. But I will, if I remember afterwards tonight, I'll go on there and try to bump it up to the top. so that you all can see it. All right, so this one's not enough for me to make another poof. I'm going to cut this off and zip tie it down. And then we'll open up the new roll, and I only need about 4 poofs out of it, so that's not too bad. This mesh I'm using came from TMI Gifts, which is out of Mississippi. Last year they had a sale on Black Friday on their mesh. It was buy one get one free, and I bought a whole mess, so I'm still using it. I've used it all through the year, so oh wow, good thing my face wasn't close to that one. Broke off. So I have been using that mesh all year, which is good. I got my money's worth. Alright, so I'm going to use this roll and start the next poof. Get this tape off of here. Are they bigger? Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Actually, we don't do anything with the cardboards right now. We just save them. I don't know why, but every time I have to move them or pick them up, I get irritated and ask myself why I'm saving them. But I just know that there's something we can do with them, and I haven't figured it out yet. But I have them all. Except the crushed ones. If they're crushed when I finish the roll, I don't keep those ones. You know, sometimes their roll will be damaged and I won't keep them. But yeah, I have them all. Let's see if make sure this one doesn't break on me. So have you all heard about our new group that we started? I have a design group along with 7 other wonderful ladies. It is a paid group. We teach our designs and have a lot of fun. It's called Team of Dreams Design Group. And like I said, there are 7 of us in there. And we do everything from wreaths and centerpieces and door hangings to chalk painting, furniture restoration, shirts, hats. Very unique designs that we don't teach on our regular lives, that you only find in our group. It is $19.95 a month, but you do get 8 designers for that twice a week. And we do ours a little differently. We don't do it like this, which most people do their lives this way, where you type and talk to talk to them. We do ours on what's called Zoom, which is a video conferencing. So you can talk to us and we can see you and you can see us in real time. You don't have to type out your questions. You can, watch right along with us while we're designing and making whatever we're doing. Ask questions. Have us show things up close. So it's kind of a different approach than what a lot of other groups do. But we have, like I said, a wide variety of designers. And some of the designers are on here tonight. We've got Carla Young from the One Stop Boutique, and Lavon from Forever Dreams of You by Lavon. She does beautiful furniture restoration and wreaths and painting. And then we've got Robin from Robin's Wreathery. And she comes up with some pretty unique things for us too. She just showed us how to do some really cute things on Monday, putting pictures in that on stoneware. The design classes are at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday and Friday. We always record it, so you can always go back and watch. Everything is always available. And the link is in the description, and it's also in the very top of the comments. I posted those before I came on tonight. And we also have Sandy from Trending Designs by Sandy. She does chalk couture painting. She did a class on her page last night. I love watching her do those. It's it kind of hypnotizes you when you're watching. That's how it was when her and Levon did our class on our group page. But we also have Tequila from Unbreathable. And then we've got Rita from Rita's Wreath Barn. Rita does hats, t-shirts, signs, as well as wreaths. And then Carla does a lot of unique things as well. She showed us some things that we can do with kitchen towels the other night. But those are only things you learn in our group. And and Susan from AC Inspired Wreaths. Susan is the one who bought my breast cancer wreath that I made a couple weeks ago here on my page, and we auctioned it off at the end. And she's the one who purchased that, and she has been auctioning that wreath off ever since on her own page to raise more money. Everyone who has bought or won the auction has donated the wreath back to her so she can continue to auction it off and raise more money. So all total between her and I and the two wreaths that we did, she did one and I did one, we've made or raised over $725 for breast cancer research and for an organization that helped my sister out in California when she had her breast cancer diagnosis. So she's going to be auctioning that off again, I believe, Monday. I don't know if she's on here or not. Oh, Sandy, I'm sorry to hear about your daughter. Yeah, the group is on Facebook, but we do the classes on Zoom, which is once you're in the group, we explain to you how to get that. You can get it on your phone or your computer with no problem. All right, so I'm done with the mesh. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. It'll give me a little more room. We have a lot of fun in our design classes. A lot of laughter. A lot of conversation. A lot of design. But it's a nice little community that we've set up to help others who want to do this as well. So if y'all wouldn't mind telling your friends we're here, sharing my page, I would really appreciate that. If you're new, please give my page a like. And make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified. Or if you want to join my notification list, type in the word live or alert. And every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, you will get a message from me that says, hey, I'm going live and this is what I'm making. Guess I should have brought water up with me. Alright, so now we're going to put the brown in. I cut these at 15 inches. I don't want to, I don't want this to be like the focal point, but, so I just did 15, that's 10-inch mesh. I'm going to do them in every other tie. Then we're going to do the curls in the other ties. Actually, we'll probably put curls over these too, but because I wanted that pop of colors to look like the candies that are in the sign. But I also wanted the brown from the gingerbread to show, you know, represent the gingerbread house. So you all know that I'm doing my giveaway for reaching 2,000 likes on my page, so make sure you're entering that every day. You can enter every day until it ends, and it will end next Wednesday. And then on Halloween, the winner will be picked. Actually, 2 winners will be picked. One for the wreath kit, and I'll show you that in just a second. And then the other is for a, oh, thank you, dear.
Don't want me. I'm just a supporter of my love.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's your water.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Hi, everybody.
My water boy.
Watching.
He's my water boy.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I do.
He brought me a water. But yeah, anyway, the giveaway is for, it'll be 2 names will be drawn. A giveaway for the wreath kit. It's a complete wreath kit. And I'll show you that sign and everything in just a second. The mesh has not come in yet still, so excuse me. As soon as I get that, you'll be able to see that. I'll have it, I should have it by next week. And then what I'll do is whoever wins the wreath kit, I will do a live. I bought duplicates of everything, so I can do that for them. So if you've never done a wreath before, you'll be able to follow along with me. Because I will record a live for you. And if you have, then you know, you can either watch it or not. It's up to you if you know how to make wreaths. Everybody does them differently, so we have that. And then the other prize is a $25 gift card to their choice of craft store. Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, AC Moore, whatever they have closest to them, they can choose that, and I will send them a gift card. So those will be the 2 giveaways, and that is pinned to the top of my page on my Facebook page. If you go to Wreath Decor by Dawn, you'll see that it's one of the very first posts, and you just click on that picture or the link below it. Either one will take you straight to the giveaway and get you entered. And you can enter every day until it ends. And you do get bonus entries for doing certain things like liking my business page, Wreath Decor by Dawn, or going and subscribing to my YouTube channel. So you have the opportunity to get extra entries by doing those things. So please check that out, and hopefully you all will get your entries in, and I wish you all good luck. I like doing the giveaways. We did one when I hit 1,000. That was back in May. Now we're up to over 2,000. That's like 2,100, almost 2,200 as of today. Pretty close to 2,200 likes. So the next one will probably not be until I hit 5,000. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw one in between. I'm not sure. The base color is from TMI Gifts. They are out of Golden, Mississippi. And they don't call it mesh, they call it designer netting. It's the same thing. It's just the name that they give it on their website. And then all the other mesh I'm using came from Craft Outlet. And I've got some curls that I'm using tonight. Right now I'm putting this brown in that has, it's actually a jute with the natural stripe going through it. And that goes with our gingerbread house on our sign, and I will show you all. Here's the sign that we're using tonight. And this is an 8x8. It came from Personally Yours. She's on Facebook and on Etsy. I buy a lot of my signs from her. Every day she posts a new sign and offers 20% off of that sign until midnight. So I just love her signs. Ever since I started making wreaths, I've been buying from her, so I'm very partial to Lee's signs. Not that I don't use other signs, I like hers. Hers is always the first place I look. She has some beautiful signs. And it's always nice to have a variety of sign makers to choose from. Alright, last one for the brown. Sorry, I gotta keep scrolling y'all up. Yes, her signs are amazing. I love them. Hey, Nate. I haven't seen you in a while, baby. It's my grandson, Nathaniel. That's Nathan. He is the president of our fan club. That's what we call him here. He is my oldest grandson. And he is one of our biggest supporters. He's the reason that I am doing lives. He's the one that talked me into doing it. So he gets all the credit for that. Alright, so there we go. So there's where we're at right now. So you can see we've got the blue from the background. We've got the brown from the gingerbread. Now we're going to put in the colors from the trees. We've got the purple, the blue, the red, and the green. I know. This is first year in high school. He is also on the ROTC, junior ROTC. So he has been very busy this year. We are so proud of him, and he looks so handsome in his uniform. Oh, just melts my heart when I see it. All right, so this is the sign for the giveaway. So you're going to get this sign here, and then it comes with some of this ribbon here that matches. It's got the snowman with the black check scarf and the red cardinal. You're going to get a roll of this mesh, which has the black check and the white snowflakes. So you will get that, and then you will get two other ribbons that will match, and you will get the frame with all the ties on it. I can put the holes in the sign if you want me to. That's up to you. And then maybe some other little goodies that I'll throw in there to kind of go with the snowman and that. So, but that'll be the complete wreath kit. So you won't have to purchase anything unless you want to add something extra to it yourself. Alright, so I have these two bundles. I've got red and purple and then the blue and the green. And I'm going to put some of them in the same spot where I put the ruffles. And I think I'm going to put... Doesn't really matter, it's just a matter of... Yeah, I'm going to put the green and the blue by themselves. And I just take a half a pipe cleaner, roll my curls, and then twist them with the pipe cleaner. And then put them in the twist tie. So see, they already have the little pipe cleaner on them. So the red and purple are going to go in with the brown. And I want them going up and down so you can actually see them. Because when I put the ribbons in, the ribbons are going to go across them. So if y'all are on YouTube, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel so I can build my audience over there as well. I post all of my lives over there when I'm done, usually on Friday. I'm a little behind right now because of the craft fair, but I will get that caught up this week. And eventually I will be doing lives over there as well. So now that I've gotten that behind me, I can concentrate more on all these other things I wanted to do. I need to have a backup, like I said, in case something goes wrong with Facebook. I can have a place to do my lives. Sorry, things aren't scrolling here. Thank you, Millie. I hope so. I am hoping this is all going to come together the way I had hoped or envisioned. Like I said, if not, I can have a backup. I can always do a different base. So what y'all got planned for the weekend? I have to get my house in order because we're having a baby shower soon. So I have to get all my wreaths sorted and put away. They're still downstairs all over my living room. Trying to get my room cleaned up before I bring them all up here because several of them I made for the craft show, so I haven't listed them yet, so I have to take pictures. So now I can get them listed in my store. That's right. Robin's going to have a gender reveal party this weekend. She is also going to have a grandbaby around the same time as me. Don't remember how many this will make for her. This will be our 8th. And we already know it's a little boy. So I am having the baby shower here at our house. So I went and picked up some decorations and that yesterday. And I gotta start planning the menu. So we're really excited. It's baby's due around our anniversary, so that'll be fun. Oh, how sweet. They are wonderful, Millie. They are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I've got some pretty good ones, that's for sure. But then I think every grandma would say that, right? I can honestly say I'm a better grandma than I was a mom. Mine are growing up really fast though, way too fast for me. The oldest one just turned 14 this year. The baby is 6 already. Am I getting that right? I'm probably getting that wrong. She's 6. She'll be 7 soon. So now we will have a new baby. Which will be fun. You get to spoil them and then send them home. The way it's supposed to be, right? Although the parents don't think that's how it's supposed to be, but they don't know. They'll figure it out when they're grandparents. That's right. Spoil them rotten and send them home. Let the parents deal with them. Hey, Jonathan. How are you? We miss you. Alright, so what do we think so far? Can y'all see these colors? I know without the sign and everything else on there, it probably looks a little odd, but we're going to make it look beautiful. Yes, we do, Nathan. We have a big family. A big, beautiful family. With lots of babies to love. My daughter alone has 5 kids, from 14 to 6, and then my son has the other 2 and 1 on the way. All right, there we go. So there's where we're at now. Oh, you're not late. You're fine. You like it, Nate? All right, so let me get the sign out of the way. Now we're going to put our ribbons on. And then we're also adding these little guys. We've got a boy and a girl. They're going to go in between, well, on either side of the sign, actually, is where they're going to go, I think. I'll put them in there. And then if I have room for that bow's going to go probably underneath the sign. So the ribbons I chose are more of the reds. So we've got the white with the red polka dot. That's going to go with our little gingerbread. And the gingerbread has got the little boy and girl on it. That's why I chose that one. Some of them just have the little boy gingerbread on it, but we want the boy and girl since that's what we're using tonight. We've also got this green sheer color, which is going to go with all the green in our sign here. And then we've got this red with the white swirls, candy looking. And I picked that because you got the swirl up here in this candy, and also in the candy picks that I'm going to use too. So that'll all go together. So what do y'all think? Good choice? We'll find out. The boy and the girl came from Hobby Lobby, and they have them on sale for 50% off right now. That's why I went and got them. So both of them came from Hobby Lobby. Hey, Susan. I see the bartender's finally made it here. There she is. Hey, Sin. That is my daughter there. All right, so we're going to do the green with the red swirls. And we're going to put these in with the green and blue curls, I think. Let me look. Yeah. And like I said, this wreath here is a custom order for a customer, a frequent customer of mine, or a repeat customer. This will be her Christmas wreath. I really hate this new update of theirs that can't scroll on its own. Every once in a while, if you don't touch it, it jumps. All of the comments will jump up because they don't scroll like they used to anymore. I don't think I'll be able to put any flex tubing in some of these because even if I wanted to, there's not enough tie. I cut my ties at 12 inches and it's still, but then I have a lot in there, so. But that's all right. If there's a way to add flex tubing, I'll find it. I always got room for flex tubing. Redding, California, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're from Southern California. It's not where we're at now, but that's where we're originally from. I hate when these things curl up like this and then won't lay flat. I need them to stay out of my way. Put them over here. Oh, thank you. We enjoy you being here. Yeah, I saw that. Cutting off power because of the fires. Yeah, they don't want to get in trouble like last time. The little polka dots match her little dress on there. I just noticed that. So if any of you are new, make sure you go to my main page after the live and enter the drawing or the giveaway that I'm having for the wreath kit. I am drawing 2 names next week. One's going to win a wreath kit. The other's going to win a gift card to their choice of craft stores. And you will see the giveaway post. It has a picture of this snowman sign. So look for that sign and just tap on that sign when you see it and it'll take you to enter. You can enter every day till the end of the contest. Or giveaway, not contest, I'm sorry. And you can get bonus entries for liking my page and signing up for or subscribing to my YouTube, visiting my store, things like that. So the more entries you have, the better your chance. And that ends next Wednesday after my live. Whoops. Put 2 next to each other. And then we pick the winner on Halloween. And the reason we chose that as the date is because it'll be 1 year next week that I started doing lives. I started the day before Halloween. Did my very first live, so it'll be the 1 year anniversary of that. And it's because we got 2,000 likes on my page that we're doing the giveaway. Thank you. I did have a nice day. I hope you did too. And again, if you are a wreath maker and would like to join our design group, or if you don't make wreaths but would like to, you can also join our design group. I have a design group with 7 other ladies, and we formed together to make a group, a design group, to teach our skills to others. It is a paid group, but for your subscription you get 8 designers with all different backgrounds in design and a whole variety of things that we make and do. We have painting, furniture restoration, signs, t-shirts and hats, chalk painting, whole variety. We do design classes twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. We would love to have you. We had Levon and Sandy did some chalk painting. Sandy did some chalk couture signs for us. And Levon was showing us some chalk painting on some furniture that she was restoring. So the 8 designers are myself, Lavon from Forever Dreams of You by Lavon, Sandy from Trending Designs by Sandy, Rita from Rita's Wreath Barn, and Carla from the One Stop Boutique, Robin from Robin's Wreathery, Susan from AC Inspired Wreaths, and Tequila from Unbereathable. So check out their pages as well. You probably follow some of them already, but if you don't, you really should be following their pages. They do some awesome work. But we have a lot of fun in our design group. We would love to have you come and join us. And it's $19.95 a month for all 8 of us, twice a week. We do Zoom calls, so you actually see us and we see you. It's all done in real time. You don't have to sit here and watch like we're doing right now and type out your questions and things like that. It's all done on a video conferencing. So you can ask your questions and we can respond right then and there. And like I said, you get us twice a week and have access to all 8 of us, not just one. And I did put the link in the description, and it's also in the first comments of this thread. So you can find it there. And it's called Team of Dreams Design Group. And we share all of our designs and that with you in that group. And all of our calls are recorded, so you can watch them at any time. So if you're not able to make it for whatever reason one night, then everything is recorded, so you can go back and look at it. But we have a lot of fun. The painting was just awesome the other night, or it was 2 weeks ago. We were all so mesmerized by it. It was so quiet in there that night because we were all just watching them paint. Sorry, I gotta take some water. The Zoom is free. You don't have to pay for that. It's an app you can get on your phone or your computer. Well, the app is, you don't get an app on your, you just go to the site on your computer. But it's an app on your phone or your tablet. And there's no charge for that. The only thing you pay for is the group that we're in, or the design group that you sign up for. You can cancel at any time. It's not it's on monthly, subscription, so you're free to cancel it whenever you want. But we have several members now. We would love to have more. We have a wide variety of things that we all do. So you're getting a lot of different techniques and skills. And it's a lot of fun. We laugh a lot. And we have a good time. Come on, please. You talk too much? Never. You never talk. Y'all need to see the furniture that Levon does, though. I'm telling you. Check out her page. Forever Dreams of You by Levon. The number 4, ever. She does some beautiful furniture. She's going to come and do mine, so I don't have to do it. She's going to come and hang up pictures in my house, too, that have been sitting in boxes for 2 years since we moved in. And she just built me a porch on her back of her house with her in-ground pool. Wasn't that sweet of her to do for me? And now she's going to have a cover put on the porch. So if I run away from home, y'all, you'll know where to find me. Oh, Sue, you're not late, hun. Yep, she's going to paint my walls, too. Hang my pictures. Redo my furniture. She's doing it all. Because obviously I can't get it done. Alright, Josh. Love you. Alright. I don't know if Brenda's on here or not. She's the one I'm making the wreath for. I haven't seen her yet. Unless she's hiding in the background somewhere. She has not come in and said hello. Or if she has, I've missed it. Roof starts tomorrow. That's where y'all will find me when I run away from home. Just saying. Alright, we got 2 more ribbons. And then we're going to put the sign and the gingerbread men on. Man and woman. Doesn't look like your traditional Christmas wreath, does it? The red and white, are you talking about this one here, Joanne? Kathleen? This is a snowball mesh, and it's a red with the snowball cotton in it. It's just called snowball mesh. Thank you for blessing my page. I appreciate that. All right. So that was the last ribbon. So there's our sign. How's that look? I'm Move y'all up just a little bit here. Alright, so I'm going to put the sign on first. And it's going to go right in the center. It is colorful, isn't it? Alright, so I'm using this yarn needle that I got from the craft store. I found it over by the yarns. Some of them they call quilting needles. They all have different names for them. This one just happened to be a yarn needle. It's about 5 inches long. I use this to help me get the wires through my mesh, so I don't have to fight with that. So I just put that through, figure out where I want my sign, and then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to go right down straight through the mesh. Usually it will go right down in there, no problems, unless I get a kink in my wire. It should be fine. So I'm just going to pull all the wires through before I tighten anything down. That way if I need to move it, I can. I use silver floral wire. It hides the best. And then after this, we're going to put the gingerbread boy and girl on. So we will have to do a little surgery on them to get the wires on them. But these needles just make this all go through so quick. You don't have to fight with your wires. You don't get hung up on your mesh. Very rarely will it snag or get, stuck on the mesh. Unless you get a kink in your wire or something. Alright, so all 4 wires are in there now. I'm going to scroll up here so I can see what y'all are saying. Hey! Alright, so now I'm just going to take the wires and I'm going to wrap them around the frame. I like to put 1 wire on either side of the rungs. I'll call them rungs instead of wires of the wreath frame. And I'm just going to give it a little twist. I'm not going to get it too tight. I don't want to smash my mesh. I don't want it to look like the sign is, sinking down in either. I want to just loosely tie that around. I'm trying to get it around my big fat fingers here. So I will just give it a couple of twists. That way if I need to go back, I can easily go back and move it or adjust. And I'll do that with all 4 sides. Making sure not to pull too tight. Hey Michelle, thanks so much for joining me. All right, 1 more. All right, so the sign is on there. Now we're going to put these little guys on. And they're not that heavy, so I did not go in and take out. Normally I would go in and take out. They put a sack of crushed rock in their behinds usually. These are not heavy, and because I'm not shipping this wreath, I am not going to take that out. If I were shipping the wreath, I would take it out just because it would help save on the shipping. But these are really lightweight, so it's not going to add any weight to it for it to be hung. But I do need to do some surgery here, so if you don't want to see a gingerbread man, get a colonoscopy, look away. I'm just going to use my same wire. Hello, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new, tell us where you're from. And please make sure to type in live or alerts so that you can get on my notification list. And every week you'll get a Facebook message saying I'm going live and what time. And for those of you who just joined recently here, I have a poll on my Facebook page about whether or not you'd like to see me do a live sale on some of the wreaths that I have. I need to clear some room out to make more. So I was thinking about doing a live sale somewhere around the first of the month. Alright, so I'm going to take the same needle that I used to put the wire through the mesh and see if this is going to go through. If not, I'll use my ice pick. But I'm going to do it down here at the bottom towards his seam. And I'm just going to poke this through. Whoops, my wire came out. And then I'm going to pull the wire through. And then I will twist it off. And I will give it a little twist. I don't want that to pull or rip. Oh, thank you, Sue. Well, welcome from Texas City, Texas. I am very happy that you are here. All right, so we've got one in his bum, and that's going to help him sit right here next to the sign. And then I will put one, oh, he's got frayed mesh all over him. I'm going to put one in the back of his head just to keep him from flopping around. Just wanted to see where I want to put it. And it's going to go kind of right here in the middle. These gingerbread boy and girl are so cute. I already had some I was going to use that were little ones, and they look like little twins. But then when I went yesterday and saw these, I thought, oh, I have to get those. And their little legs are so cute. All right, so the boy's going to sit on this side. And I'm going to do the same thing with the wires. I'm going to put them through and tie them off to the frame. And I'm trying to get around. There it goes. Don't want to hit the where the mesh is tied in. Alright, so we'll just loosely tie him off so he doesn't fall off of here when I move the wreath. And then I can always go back after my live and tighten everything down. I usually do that the next day anyway. Go through and make sure everything's tied down and secure. I want to pull my ribbons out and place them where I need them before I tie him down. Because once I do that, and I won't be able to move those. So we'll get his little legs out here. That's better. Hello. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. I really do appreciate that. If you wouldn't mind spreading the love for me, letting your friends know we're here. They might want to watch the replay later. If you if you share this to your page, you'll be able to go back and watch it again later if you'd like, or if you missed anything. All right, so I don't want to pull his head down too much because I don't want him to look like he's got a sunken face here or neck. I just want him to lay loosely. I twisted my wire too soon. Loosely on top of the mesh, and I don't want him to flop over. So it doesn't have to be pulled tight. As long as he doesn't flop around, we're good. Oh, come on. When you get all this mesh and stuff on here, it's hard to get your fingers through the rungs. Alright. So I just want to make sure he doesn't look like he's being pulled back too much. Don't want to give him a double chin. Picking up glitter all over his hat now. I don't know why they sewed this hand down, but they didn't sew that one down. Alright, so we got him right there, and then we're going to put her on the other side. So both of them have their hands out like they're welcoming you to the door. Isn't that cute? Alright, so I need 2 more pieces of wire. Sorry if I'm missing anything here. I do go back after my live and I read all the comments and answer any questions, even if I've already answered them on here, because sometimes I don't remember what I answered and what I didn't. So if you get a comment from me on your comment and I've already answered it, then I apologize. But sometimes I don't remember who I've answered and who I haven't, so I just answer everybody. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing to her. I'm going to put this wire through her tushy. I won't pull it too tight, but I just want to twist it because I don't want to rip the material, but I do want to make sure it's secured in there. And then I'm going to look and see where she's going to go so I can see if I need, where I need to put that other wire. Put it right here in the back of her head. And if you don't have one of these needles, you can use a ice pick or one of those really thin, skinny, small screwdrivers. Couldn't think of what it was called. I bought the Gingerbread Man and Woman from Hobby Lobby. They have all their Christmas stuff 50% off this week. Well, I'm sure from now till Christmas they'll probably have it, but they just recently marked it all to 50%. It was 40%. So you know I had to go shopping. Plus I hadn't been in like 2 weeks, so I was due. That was a rough 2 weeks too, I'm telling you. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this through the mesh, tie it off, and then we will add the bow. And I'm not doing anything with these tinsel ties yet. If I think they need to be cut down, then I'll go and cut some of them down, but it doesn't look like they need to. Some of them are pretty full already with all the stuff I've added, so it doesn't look like I need to cut them off or anything like that. But that's why I use the purple, because it kind of blends in with everything and it goes with the theme we're using tonight. Alright, so we got her little tush in there. We'll secure her head so she doesn't flop around. Thank you. It's kind of, well, it's not traditional, that's for sure. But it's, I don't know, it's kind of like the jewel tones, I guess. Oh, come on. It's not good to have fat fingers. Alright, so I want to just make sure that, I don't know what's stopping this from being pulled down, but it's catching on something. It doesn't look like there's a kink in my wire, so I'm not sure, but that's alright. We're just going to leave it like that. As long as it's secure and she's not flopping around, we're good. Can't have that. Alright, so there we go. We've got our little boy, we've got our little girl. They have their hands out to welcome you. We've got the sign in between that says, "From our house to yours, Merry Christmas." And I'm going to put the bow, I think, down here. Got a nice, big, beautiful bow that I did. It's got about 8 different ribbons on here. And I'm going to put this here at the bottom. Thank you. Like I said, I look to see what everybody else does. And not that, believe me, I'm not trying to be critical of anyone else. It just, everybody seemed to do the red and white. So I really wanted to try and do something a little different for her. And not do traditional. Everybody's wreaths are beautiful. And I love the red and white candy canes and the red and green, you know, candy looking wreaths. I love those. I've done them. But I just thought this was something a little different. Gotta be different sometimes. Oh, and I twisted my wire the wrong way. Now it's wrapped around my needle. Alright, so the bow's going to sit in here. I need to pull it down so we're not covering up the sign. But I don't want to pull it too tight because I don't want it to be sunk down in either. I want it to sit up nice and pretty. Look at that bow. That's probably one of the best ones I've done in a while. Alright, I'm trying to get the wire on the other side here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let me make sure that it's not being pulled too tight. But I don't want it flopping around either, so I might go one more. Thank you. thank you. All right. Lots of ribbon in this bow. Trying to make sure it's sitting right. I can always go back and change it later, but I can move it if I need to. I'll just put it in there for now. Always got to pull those tails out. Give them some curl. I'll go back and adjust everything afterwards. Awesome. So you have 2 wreaths you're going to auction off on Monday. Susan's the one that bought the breast cancer wreath that I auctioned off on my live a couple of weeks ago. And she's been auctioning it off ever since because everyone donates it back to her and tells her to use it to raise more money. So she's going to auction it off again on Monday. I think she's going to be stuck with that wreath forever, though. I know it raises lots of money, and that's a good thing, but I feel bad because she's constantly having to auction it off. But the money is going for a great cause. It's going to a place called Michelle's Place, and they helped my sister when she was diagnosed with breast cancer a few years back. Susan is also a 19-year survivor of breast cancer. And then with this month being Breast Cancer Awareness, we decided to make some wreaths and auction them off and raise some money, and we did. And so far we've got $725, I believe, Susan. Is that right? Between the 2 of us and the 2 wreaths that we made. And now she's going to have another one that was donated to her to auction that one off. Isn't that awesome? We have a really great community here. Very generous community, that's for sure. Yeah, we have raised a lot of money for a good cause. $765. Oh, thank you. All right, so there's the bow. So now I'm going to add a little bit of these picks. I probably will not glue them in because I want to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. And this bow does not look like it's centered right. So I'm probably going to have to do that. But I will show you where I'm going to put some of the picks so you can see what it looks like. But I love these marshmallows that I got. I got these from Carolina Pottery, which is here in North Carolina. They have a couple of other stores, but mostly they're here on the East Coast. South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, and North Carolina. Sorry for the noise. I know cellophane can be a little irritating at times. So I picked these up a couple weeks ago when I was over there. And I've been dying to use them, so I think I'm going to use them in this wreath. They're so cute. So look at that, little marshmallows. Makes you want some s'mores. I'm just spreading these out. And I'm going to cut this off. I don't need this whole stick. Oh. That hurt. Very caring and generous people. Yes, Joy was one of them. All right, so we're going to put some marshmallows in here. Minus the tag. Tag doesn't look very good on there. So I want to pull these out. These are kind of big, so I don't know. We don't want to use all of them, maybe. I don't know. Might have to break them down because there's 3 on each one, so I might break them down a little more. What do y'all think? Oh, well that one doesn't even have a marshmallow on it. What the heck? They cheated me a marshmallow. I guess we'll have to cut that off because I don't think that, I don't know, we could kind of give it a little curly Q here. That'll work. Yeah, I might go back and cut these. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah. They're really cute, but need them to stick up a little more. All right, that's just with the marshmallows. So what do you think? Yes or no? Take some of those out? Probably need a little less, I think. I wish Brenda was on here so she could see it. Yeah, too many? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut those down and only add a couple. All right, so we'll cut those down. Oh, marshmallow fluff, yuck. No, not me. All right, so I am going to add some of these in here. And all these picks come right apart. They all have wires in them. You can just pull them off. Break up your picks. So like I said, I'm not going to glue anything in because I want her to be able to see it. And I want to be able to make any adjustments that I need to make. This wreath is already sold. It's a custom order for a customer of mine. Oh, she's got one in her hand, so let's put it down here. What else we got? We've got some little... Oh, you know what I want to use? I want to use these candies. You probably won't be able to see that. I'll put it up here so you can see it. for right now. But I've got some of those, and I have this one. Take this little one out, put the big one in here. So I need to hang it up so that I can see where everything's going to go. But I'll put in some of those once I get that bow straightened out. And add some of these candies all the way around. I'll put some down here at the bottom. So when you're looking at the side of the wreath, you'll see them there as well. Put it over here. Yeah. So that's what I will do. So what do y'all think? You like? It is. I think she's going to love it when she sees it. I hope she will. I will send her a picture of it in the morning so she can look at it, and then I will figure out where to put all these little attachments for her. I got to fix that bow first. But there we go. And I will post a picture of this for you all to see the finished product as well tomorrow. I try to take pictures during the day on the door so everyone can see how it turned out. But see that blue mesh, you can't even really see. You see hints of it here and there in between everything. Just a little bit here and there. So I am pleased so far. I hope she will be too. I will find out. It just depends on what I have into it. I can figure it all up and let you know. I can send you a private message. It depends on what you put into it, what your cost of it is, and then your what your markup, whatever markup you determine, or your time, however you decide to figure it. All right, so I think for tonight that's going to do it. But yeah, if you want to know, I can send you a private message. Thank you, Joanne. I will send her a picture and see how she likes it, and if she wants any changes before I glue everything down. I just got to adjust this bow. It's really irritating me because I can see it's not centered. So, but yeah, so that'll do it for tonight, guys. I appreciate you all being here and watching and sharing. And again, don't forget to enter the giveaway on my page. I'm giving away a wreath kit and a gift card, 2 different winners. This is the wreath kit sign. So look for this, a picture of this, and then it'll take you to enter. It's on my main page, my business page. And give my page a like if you haven't already. And again, check out our group if you're interested in joining our design group. Again, it's $19.95 a month. You get 8 designers twice a week. We do our classes on Zoom, so you can talk to us, see us. We see you, you see us. It's all done conference call type program that we use. Some of you might be familiar with it. It's Zoom. Which sign, Tom? The sign that I used on the wreath or the sign that I'm giving away? Both of them actually should be available. If you go to her site, here I'll type it in for you real quick. Make sure I got it right. Yep. All right, there's the link for her signs. After the live is over, you should be able to go and click on that, and it'll take you right to it. But I buy the one on the wreath. Yeah, it's through Personally Yours, and she should have some still available. Oh, thank you for joining me. I had fun. You guys make it fun. Thank you so much. And again, check out our group. Check out my page. Join the giveaway. You might be the winner of a wreath kit. You never know. We're going to draw next week, so get those entries in every day. Once a day. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me put you up here so you can see me now. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. You all have a great night. Enjoy your weekend and the rest of your week. And I will see you all back here again next week, same time, same place. Have a great night, guys.